decided to go for vasectomy, something kept telling me that Uju, you may go in for this thing, and next week they will announce there is cure for cancer.
Oh my God.
It kept coming into my mind. I said, and then I may have lost my breast. But then something said, okay, even if you have, then you know that no fear of recurrence, other people, other
benefits
will benefit from it.
Because of Jesus.
Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks for viewing. Thanks for the likes and comments. Thanks for always viewing. Please don't get tired of listening to me. Go through this journey with me. If you're viewing for the first time, my name is Uju. This is where I share my journey in beating breast cancer. Guys, if there's anything you want me to talk about, anything, just share on the comment section and I will talk about it. Okay, so I'm still on the same topic. Women, you are worth more than your breast. Your life is worth more than your breast. And without the same statements a lady made, a lady that was diagnosed of breast cancer, and it was advised to go for mastectomy, but she said, no, if God doesn't heal me, let me die. So I'm trying to look at it from different angles. I'm trying to look at it at the angle of faith. She exercising her faith as a child of God, holding on to the promises of God. But you know, I'm not looking at it that way, because the reason she gave me was that she's not yet married, and if she go for mastectomy, no man would want to marry her, and no man would even want to be in a relationship with her, because she felt that after mastectomy she wouldn't be good enough for anyone. But then, so if she's putting all this into consideration, I'm not seeing that faith in action. I believe in God. I so much believe in God. I've seen miracles happen. I've heard people testify of faith, not just testifying with a medical report showing that there is no longer lump there. I've seen testimonies like someone discovered lump, going to the hospital, and the day of the surgery, one thing or the other, the doctor decided to feel it inside the theater and couldn't feel anything, you know. So they have to stop the surgery, do a scan, and there was nothing there. So I believe in God. God can actually heal you without you going through all those processes, but not you seeing that thing there and you are insisting. God may decide to heal you through the doctors, so you can't tell God what to do. He works in mysterious ways. He knows what he's doing. So if he wants to heal you through the doctors, you can't say, no, you must heal me. If you don't heal me, I will die. Let me die, or something. And another thing is miracles, but you can't dictate to God. You can't tell God what to do. If you want to heal you without you going to the hospital, God will heal you, and you will see the evidence. When you go to test, you go for checkup, and you will not see anything, and the doctors will not see anything.
I remember having this conversation before my mastectomy in 2017, and some of my friends thought I was being faithless by preparing for surgery and going for prayers. So what they wanted was for me to put all my faith in prayers and stop preparation for surgery, and that would show God that I have faith. And I said to them, I'm not going to stop doing both, because faith without works is dead.
Yes.
So I told them I'm going to keep preparing for surgery and praying, And except if by surgery morning I check my breast and there's no lump, it means God has taken away the lump. But if I wake up in the morning of my surgery and I feel a lump, I'll go into the theater. And just to give credence to my beliefs, I met a pastor. You know, those times people will take you to every available church. So I went to so many churches. And then the last church I went to with another friend, you know, the pastor said something to me when I told him that I'll be going in for surgery later that week. And he said, God will do one of two things for you. It's either he heals you or he makes, he gives the doctors wisdom, you know, to help you out of your situation. So if the lump, you wake up one day and the lump is no longer there, oh, glory be to God. And if the lump is there, we pray to God to give the doctors the wisdom to take it out, give them the wisdom, you know, to administer the right dose of drugs and whatever you need so that you come out of the surgery alive.
Yes.
So coming out of the surgery too is a testimony, because people have gone to surgery. The surgery you went to and came out, people went to that surgery and they died. You know, and didn't come out. You know, little mistakes or some carelessness or you know, and then but you went through that same surgery and you came out fine. So I want to say this to people that believe, oh, I'm not going to do it, God's not going to heal me, let me die. Please don't do that to yourself. I don't think that is how God operates. So you get up, you go to your surgery, and you tell God to see you through this. It is God that gave the doctors wisdom. It is Him that gives them the power to do whatever they are doing. Imagine opening up the human body.
Yes.
You know, it is God that gave people wisdom to do this. So by extension, they are doing what God will do for you. You know, so please, if you're asked to take off that breast, please don't challenge God. Don't start telling God,
like
God,
that
me,
is
I'm going to die.
God.
You're challenging God. You're putting God to a test. You know, and God should not be tested. So let's have these things in mind.
And another thing is, if you're even exercising that faith as a child of God, you should also trust God that even after this surgery, God, you are going to bring a perfect man, a man that will love and cherish me regardless. That is also faith in action. That is you believing in God perfectly to make everything beautiful at the end of the day. You know, doctors usually say we treat, but God heals. So they even acknowledge the supremacy of God in the midst of their profession. They always say that we treat, but God heals. So if you deny yourself of this medical treatment that is available for now, and I don't think you're being fair to yourself. I don't think you're being fair to people around you, because so many people depend on you. It's not just about you. So many people will feel bad if something bad happens to you. And another thing is that there are people that are out there to criticize the pastors. So many people are out there looking for opportunities to criticize the doctors. Most times when people do this kind of a thing and it didn't end well, maybe the person died at the end of the day, those people will start criticizing the pastors. They will start talking bad about pastors, that they are the one encouraging this, and their family, if it's their family members, then we go to the hospital. But they are not, most of them don't encourage this. I can say from my church, when you share a testimony, my pastor will say, go to the hospital and confirm. You know, so you can. It's not right. Don't do yourself. And one thing with cancer cannot kill you overnight. When I was diagnosed, one thing that my doctor told me was that I should stop admiring that breast from that moment. He said to me, Uju, this is a serious something. This thing is serious. You should stop admiring that breast. From now, me round, you know, I saw some patients who did this kind of thing and they were in a very worse situation, and at the end of they did that surgery, but they were fighting with their lives. He told me, and I'm going to still say it to you in case you are in that situation, cancer will not just kill you overnight. It's going to make your life miserable. You know, people around you will suffer, not just you, people around you will suffer. And at the end of the day, oh my God, I would have just shared some pictures, but I believe if you are also seeing the pictures of people that this cancer has dealt with, that breast you are saving, cancer will just eat it up and move to the other organs, and cancer makes life miserable. So letting go that breast for the sake of your life, if it's something that kills like a gun, and you just, I know so many people would prefer that, you know, but it doesn't happen like that. So denying yourself of this treatment, I would say it's like that parable of a drowning man. Like that man, you know the story of the man that was drowning, then flood covered everywhere, and he climbed on the top of his roof, you know, praying to God for help. Then a man came with a boat and said, jump into the boat, let me help you. He said, no, I'm praying to God and I have faith that God will save me. The man left. Another man with speedboat came and said, jump into the boat, I will help you. He said, no, I'm praying to God and I have faith that God will save me. That man left. A man with helicopter came, threw a rope for him and said, hold this rope, let me help you up. He said, no, I'm praying and I have faith that God will help me. The man reluctantly left, and at the end of the day, the flood covered the roof and the man was drowned. So finally, when he met with God, he was like, God, I prayed to you, I had faith, I trusted you, and allow me to die. And God said, I sent a boat, speedboat, helicopter. What more do you want me to do? So let's make available of the resources here for now. You know, I keep saying for now because I don't know, but I just strongly believe, and I'm praying about it, that one day we will have access to cancer treatment, just like there is access to malaria treatment. That you could even walk to the pharmacy and said, give me drugs for cancer and take. I so much believe that, and I'm praying for that. I'm also looking forward to that day. So please don't do yourself that injustice. God is capable, even in the midst of everything. He's going to, if marriage is actually what you want, what you need is, God, please send me the man that will cherish me, even with this thing, even with my condition. And he will do that. He will do that. So many people are getting married. I mean, people that have gone through mastectomy, they are getting married. Men are becoming aware of cancer. It's no longer like before. So, your life first before every other thing. You have to be alive to get married. Okay? Your life first, life first. Thank you for viewing, guys. And remember, keep checking yourself. Develop long positive relationship with your breast. If cancer is detected early, your breast will be saved. There won't be need for mastectomy. So keep checking yourself. The best time to check is a week after your period ends. And you don't check out for only lumps. There are other things. You check out for any changes in your breast. In my next video, I'm going to make a video to show what to look out for as you're checking yourself. Thank you for viewing, and remember, whatever you may be going through, it could have been worse, but God did not allow it. So if God did not allow it, He's going to bring you out of this situation and you will be just fine. So let's loud it. Cancer is not a death sentence. Early detection and treatment is the key to survival. Bye.